Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. It's been a long time, I know, but I'm back and I'm here and we live, and it is here for us to do a movie reaction. Live movie reaction. This is where we schedule the lives to do a reaction to more newer films that come out, and one that was recently released on HBO Max is The Night House. I can say that I have not seen this movie. This is a first time watch for me, but I have seen reviews on this. I actually saw a review on this probably about, it had to have been last year. It couldn't have been this year. So it had to have been sometime last year. A content creator that I'm subscribed to on YouTube did a reaction to this movie, and I found it rather strange then, but you know, when you're not watching it firsthand, it's a different experience. Is it strange? Is it weird? Yes, it is. But let's just talk about what I've seen so far. I can tell you from beginning to end, this movie is 1 hour and 46 minutes. I like that. I like movies that are less than 2 hours long. No disrespect to anybody that makes movies long. It's just that to me, if it is 1 hour and a half, at the max hour and 45, that means they're pretty much getting to the point in the movie, and I appreciate that. The Night House is about a lady who lost her husband to suicide, and that is so sad to me. I've been watching this movie and then forgot this lady's name just that fast. I'm very bad with that, and I'm not bad with that in real life. Only when I'm watching something on TV. I can't remember these characters' names, probably because it's not real to me. So, you know. Anyway, I can't remember her name, but we'll find out in a minute when we press play. So I'm at the 52-minute and 55-second mark. This lady lost her husband to suicide. He shot himself in the head on a boat because they have a lake house. She doesn't know why. She didn't know that they even owned a gun. Well, that her husband didn't own a gun. She's a school teacher, and she seems to have been good at being a teacher. But she also suffered from depression. She also revealed in the movie that she had died for 4 minutes. She had a severe car accident, and it caused her to stop breathing. And so her husband became infatuated with the idea of what did she go through while she was dead. Like, did you see the afterlife? Did you see the tunnel? And quite a few people was interested in that. But she lied to them and told them that it was this big grand thing because she didn't want to admit that she didn't see anything when she died. It was nothing. She didn't experience nothing. She just knows she got in a car accident and she woke up in the hospital and they was like, ma'am, you was involved in the accident. That type thing. Like, she didn't see none of that. I'm assuming apparently her husband did not believe that. Now, I don't know if he committed suicide to find out if she was lying or not, or if he attempted to. I don't know. But I just find that part weird, that somebody just was like, oh, I don't believe you, but they ain't never died. So it's like, what you looking for? Are you holding out hope that you can get to the upper room without dying? Like, I don't know. But where we are now is that the wife has discovered pictures of numerous women in her husband's computer, and she found a half-constructed house similar to the house that her and her husband lived in across the lake. Now, she keep hearing voices. These strange occurrences keep happening in her house. Her radio come on its own, playing her husband's song. She thinks she talking to her husband and hearing her husband, but she says she don't believe in ghosts. This is what I'm saying about this movie. It's kind of like, okay, the lady say one thing, but then her actions prove another. She thinks she might be suffering from sleep paralysis. I think the lady just a little bit off a rocker, to be honest with you, because I would have never went back to that house under that type of mental state of after losing my husband. And then you all this freaky stuff happening to you and you still staying there. Like at this point, I'm thinking maybe she just be lying to herself, you know. But these type of movies, we'll get into that in a little bit. Let's press play and continue to watch this movie. If you would like to watch along, as I mentioned, it is on HBO Max. If you have a subscription, unfortunately, I cannot show any of the movie due to copyright. But this is a watch party, so go click delete. 52, 55 is the minute mark. Let's go. Oh, and then she got a neighbor, but the neighbor really is trying to look out for her. But his name is Mel.
Okay.
What the fuck is this?
What?
What the fuck is this?
How should I know?
Bullshit, you were trying to keep me out of the woods.
Because I'm worried about you.
What was he building?
What?
There is a house. Our house. My house. Now what the fuck was he building?
I don't know. I never saw the house. I only saw him wandering around out there in the middle of the night from time to time.
What? And you didn't tell me?
Well, why would it be his business to tell? Yeah, like...
No.
Look,
the brother got curtains in his house. He got curtains in his house. But somebody explained to my... This lady... A blind... You could see right through her shit. Was he cheating on her? Wait, girl, was your husband a serial killer? Because she saw visions of women running through the woods, a ghost of women running through the woods and jumping off a cliff. That's when she saw the light of the house that across the lake, and she went to go look for it, and now she found it. But that's weird that these... Okay, so the women was in his computer. She done found some type of ritual statue over there. She keep hearing voices. Now let me tell you how she got across the lake. I don't know if it was her husband's spirit or not, but something picked her up and put her out. She could see what was going on.
Don't think I have messed with this, but I swear, Michelle is great, that I never saw anything like that, ever. Tell you something. Good after that. You both seem so good. Well, I guess you lived a whole living life, and you desperately feel that that's what this is.
This lady is playing a good job in this acting role, I can tell you that. I'm trying to think of what I've seen her in. I've seen her in a couple of other films, but I just can't remember the name of them.
Something dark. They're closer to death than ever. That's not exactly true.
I would have just packed me an overnight bag and left. Like, I don't even want to know what he was up to. Just leave, girl. Oh, that's that same symbol she seen on them drawings. Basic trickery. The Louvre doll. Oh, girl, he was dabbling in the voodoo? Girl. weaken dark forces or confuse them. So why was he trying to confuse a dark force? Girl, what your husband did, girl, because whatever he did, it did not protect you. The bookstore. That's crazy. Oh, she hear footsteps in her attic. Girl. See, this is why I would have left the house. I would not be staying in this house.
Okay.
What did they put in that? What she been drinking? She has been drinking brandy since the movie begun. What they put in her bottle? I know that got a thing called liquid courage, but hers is like way over the courage line. Like she be talking to this. She don't even know she talking to. I don't know. Maybe she think in her head it's her husband, but I don't think she has stopped to ask herself, why would your husband haunt you? If y'all was in love, he wouldn't haunt you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, he may like, you know, move your glass of juice from this end to that end so you'll know it's him, but he ain't finna do all this crazy stuff. So I kind of don't think it's her husband. I think it's something else going on. It's a whole nother spirit up in there that her husband then brought. He the one who brought the spirit to them. You know what I'm saying? Has anyone seen this movie before? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. It's just certain people in my life frustrate me. Really, really do. This don't have nothing to do with the reaction. It's just people like choose to call me at the most inconvenient time. I could sit in here and not get on nothing and do nothing. I get on YouTube. I think I've said this before. I could not get on YouTube or do nothing for days, weeks. Nobody won't call. Soon as I go live, people want to call. That happened to me last week. I went to the casino and I was doing good. I was hitting. I was bonus, and this person kept calling my phone. And then after 5 times of calling me, when I called them back, because I decided, you know what, let me get off the machine. Let me go see what this person want. They only want to tell me about a stupid movie. Like, come on. Like, at what point do you just leave somebody alone and be like, you know what, maybe they busy. But that's the perception people have of my life, that I'm not doing nothing at all times, so I should just be sitting here like this by the phone waiting for anybody to call. Hello, 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 and I don't want to have to end my life, y'all. I swear to you, I don't want to have to do that. But I got a feeling I'm going to have to. Because this person is not going to stop calling me.
Hi. You work here?
I do. Can I help you with anything?
She look kind of like Beth. That's her name. Beth.
I think you knew my husband.
No.
Owen Punch.
Did I get my package? No. See what I'm saying? They call me about that stupid girl. You shut up.
Call for help. I'm not gonna. I mean, the matter's been resolved, I guess. Yeah. He's dead.
Okay.
Suicide. Just in case you have any dates planned.
It wasn't like
Or do you mind telling me what it was like?
sure. He came in a few times every year. And he was always friendly. We flirted some, and we started coming more after that. We had a few drinks, he said.
The person finally decided to text me, y'all.
What?
Your hair, ponytail, lose it, take it down.
Why?
Because you slept with my husband and I'm asking you nicely.
I didn't.
What?
I didn't sleep with him. Honestly, I barely knew him.
What was the whole take your hair down move for?
She said she barely fucking knew him.
What did you say?
Same. I said, same here, kid.
Do you believe her?
What, about him not fucking?
Yeah,
I do.
that's something.
Nothing good. I mean, fucking, I get. Fucking makes sense. There were others. A neighbor saw him with someone.
Really?
Yes, and I looked on his computer and there are tons of pictures. Like half a dozen women. They all look a little bit like me, but not quite. So if he wasn't fucking them, what the hell was he doing?
Facts. Girl, he was a serial killer.
The other night, it was our house. But not. It was backwards. I saw him with someone.
Stop it. Stop going through his stuff. Nothing you find is gonna help you right now.
Am I not being clear? He had a secret life. Are you really going to stand there and lecture me about it? His posthumous right to privacy?
He's leading you down a rabbit hole that's making you look cuckoo, girl. I mean, at this point, with him being dead, what good would it do you to know the truth? Like I said, girl, pack you a bag and get on up out the house.
I felt it. I felt my husband.
I don't think it was your husband you felt, but okay, girl.
You were right. There's nothing. Why would he say there's nothing? He didn't believe that.
Oh yeah, he did leave her a note telling her before he killed himself that she was right. There's nothing, because she said it was nothing there, right?
Yeah, I mean, when you put it like that, it does sound kind of silly.
Don't go home. Get away from the lake for a while. You can stay here even. You can stay as long as you want.
I think that would be the healthiest thing for her to do.
Not everything gets finished. You may never know what he was thinking. He's gone. You're not. You still have a life to live. No, you're right. Use the distance. I'll go pack a few more things, get a bag. I gotta run for a couple nights. I can't tell if you're being serious. You've made some excellent points. Really. I love you. Just call me later, okay? Oh well.
She a good friend. That might be her saving grace, seeing that she really cares.
I guess.
What?
So if you got something to say
Wait.
to me, you better say it now.
She threatening her dead husband that she gonna leave him.
You hear me?
Who wrote this? The reviews on this was raving. I'm still trying to find why, cause so far I'm just confused and a little bit irritated.
Hey.
Oh, that's the girl.
I didn't think you were home.
I know.
How does she know where they live?
How did you know where to go?
Well, I've been here before.
Damn. How many bottles of brandy do she have, man? Cause she been. If that's the same bottle, I refuse to believe it.
Sorry.
No, I get it. Totally. I probably would have done the same thing. It's funny, really. I lay down for a minute at work and I had this dream. I dreamed I was you. Well, I was me, but I was you too. And something was chasing you and it was all around you. What did it get us? I'm not sure that's when I woke up.
What? So did that dream cause you to come knock on this lady's door?
I figured there's something, you know? Stuff that happens. I told you I didn't sleep with your husband.
Yeah, you can use his name. He wasn't my husband to you.
Right. Well, I meant I didn't sleep with him. You know, I would have. I thought we would. But he came by one afternoon after I was getting off, and he invited me here for like a day trip. And normally I wouldn't have gone, but he was smart and sweet, and I don't know, I just kind of felt safe with him, you know?
No.
So yeah, he took me here, and we had a drink.
Y'all had a drink.
And he showed me around the house, and you've seen it. It's not much to see, but he was really proud of it, though. Giddy almost. Showed me around in the room, and then he showed me this little statue.
Yeah.
out at the time, and
Am I still on?
from Shay, and he was crying a little. I didn't know what to do. I kissed him. He kissed me back. It was very sweet at first. So I didn't stop him when he put his hands on my back. I didn't stop him when he put his hands on my neck. Until he started squeezing me. And I let go of him. I probably misread him, you know? Everybody has a different barometer for that kind of thing. God, no. I asked him to stop, and he stopped. I said he would have. But he didn't. He drove me home. He said it was his fault, not mine. He was tired and confused, and he didn't know what was him, and
I'm about to have to end this in 5 minutes, so I won't be able to watch this entire movie because my family not gonna stop calling me over stupidity. They're not.
I don't know exactly.
They're very selfish.
But in the end, he said he knew what he had to do. He had to end it good.
And it's all over a package. Nothing serious. Nobody died. Nobody in the hospital. Just
Cheating on you.
like I said, they just assume that I'm just like this 24/7. Even when I'm working, they do this. So yeah, that's why I disrespect them and don't answer their call. I hope they see this so they can see. People do have other things going on, and no, they don't have to stop what they doing to answer your call. You can get in your feelings about it all you want to, but that's not your right to your. That's not you don't have no claim over nobody's time. Only God does. Okay, so cut it out. Sorry about that. I just had to put that out there because it's a lot of interruptions. Okay, we almost at the end of the movie.
I'm not leaving until we do.
What?
You called?
She still think it's her husband. She done went to that house that he halfway built.
You want to talk to me? You talk to her.
What does that say? Here? She really think that's her husband. I don't think that's Owen. I just don't believe a loving husband will haunt his wife. It makes no sense. I think, if anything, maybe he trying to warn her of certain things, and he can only go so far. Is he standing in the doorway? she's touching something. Was he that high? I mean, she really misses her husband. Man. She's hugging him? Man, let me tell you something. Even though I'm not feeling it for the plot. This actress is killing it. Her acting is amazing. Oh. I knew it wasn't on. I knew it. Your husband wouldn't haunt you, girl. So what spirit was that rubbing on her? Oh. Girl, he done locked her in the bathroom. Oh, she sees the victim. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh. Her husband. Oh my God, he's killing this lady. I knew he was a serial killer. And his demon been haunting you, girl. Oh. Oh. Oh, girl, it's choke. Oh. Oh. Her head ought to be bleeding from banging into the mirror. Oh, why is everything backwards?
What?
Oh, somebody telling her to hide. Oh. Oh. Girl, you did not know who your man was. Ooh, there go that spirit. Ooh, ooh. Oh, it's moving towards her. Ooh. Who is that? He was cheating on her. And there go that spirit again. Oh, that's a nice touch to this, the camera. The shape of the spirit moves with the house. I think he's revealing all of the victims that her husband had, cause she's going through the same motions that he put his victims through. Dang, how many women did he kill? Ew, oh my goodness. Oh, that's him with her. Oh.
You saw me, and I've been with you ever since.
What did you do to my husband?
I went to him. I whispered in his ear, over and over. He said you back.
Oh, wait, I get it now, but y'all, so the gist of this is like Final Destination on a retirement plan. Instead of killing like a lot of people at once, he just, taking his time going one by one. Because I mean, that's ultimately what I'm getting from this scene of him explaining, you left and I was talking to your husband to get you to send you back. So it's almost like Death was after her. And because her husband knew this, he, I guess, tried to trick Death. The Grim Reaper type thing. He tried to trick the Grim Reaper from taking his wife. But it only made it worse for him and drove him insane. And I guess he felt like, well, if I sacrifice myself, you'll stop trying to get my wife to die. But no, that's not how it works. He ain't watched Final Destination? I think he gonna get her. I think he's about to get you, girl. Oh, in the shape of that statue. Two moons. So I'm assuming she's mentally not here in the world, but she's somewhere else. Oh, her best friend came.
Beth, are you here?
I guess Death finally got her. I knew it. She's stuck in this limbo world. She's not even here in our dimension. She over there in Death Town right now. That's pretty messed up because it's not like he went looking for it. It chose to antagonize her husband to encourage her husband to kill his wife. And he didn't want to do it. So he chose to kill innocent women. He became a serial killer thinking he was sacrificing them and tricking the Grim Reaper. But it worked for a little minute. But he eventually figured out what her husband was up to, Owen, and Owen decided, I guess, like I said, if I kill myself, it'll leave her alone. But that's not how it works. Dad, talk about all this time to get to the point of that. Like, y'all couldn't have revealed that like a little bit earlier in the movie.
Oh my God.
You mean the police actually gave back the gun to her that her husband used? When? Only in the movies. Only in the movies. See, in real world, she just sitting in the boat by herself with this pistol. But in the Death world, you know, she's stuck in this world with two moons, like a red moon and a white moon, almost like the Matrix, red pill, blue pill type thing. And the Grim Reaper is talking to her in the form of her husband, basically trying to convince her to kill herself. Because the police gave back the gun that her husband shot himself with. Do they do that? Because I don't... That just wouldn't make no sense to me, but okay. See, I knew her best friend was going to be her saving grace because her best friend genuinely cared about her throughout this movie and was constantly trying to get her to get out of that house. So that's like her little angel. You know what I mean? Ooh. She hear her friend.
It doesn't matter. Let go.
I think also, which is, you know, I guess clever in the writing. I don't even want to use the word clever. I guess like the gag, the trick on the Grim Reaper is Beth has went through depression. So it's almost like, you know, you can't convince me to do something I was already contemplating doing on my own. That type thing. Like she her own Grim Reaper in a way, you know. So that's kind of like another thing that worked for her and not against her. Oh, her friend swam out there to her. Girl, she got a good best friend. She snatched her out that boat. She need to move from there or either sail the boat one. That's a good friend. She jumped in that water and went, got her friend. No, that's right, girl. We all need a team player like her.
What is it? There's nothing there.
Oh, I see the spirit. Oh. Still waiting on her. That's the end? Yeah, that's the end. Finally, we have reached the end. I must extend my highest form of apologies to the audience watching this live because of the interruptions from phone calls and my frustration from those phone calls and text messages. So thank you for your patience in, going and getting past that and your understanding. And yeah, thank you for sticking out with me. So let's get into the review of The Night House. I again will say this. I give an applause to the actress. Let me see what her name is. Do it even say what her name is? Oh, I didn't want to watch it again. Wait. Oh, hold on, y'all. I want to know what this lady name is because she did a good job, y'all. She really did. And she, her acting is what made you stay into the movie. Rebecca Hall is her name. She did a damn good job. Let me tell you, she does deserve some type of accolade for that performance. She pulled off the movie. Of course, her being the main character, she had to, but she really sold it, Because without that, I would have been turned this off. Or, a matter of fact, I probably would have just been like, I'm not going to watch this. I wanted to see, because I've seen her in other stuff. The Town with Ben Affleck. Yes, I remember that. Yes. She played the teller who ended up dating Ben Affleck, and then, she was in Godzilla vs. Kong. It says she was in Iron Man 3 too, but I haven't seen those movies in quite some time. But yeah, I do remember her from The Town. I do remember that movie and her in it. Yeah, that wasn't a bad. Now let's outside of her performance, the movie sucked. I'm gonna say that. I don't know why people raving on this movie like it's the best. They call it a horror movie. It's more of a thriller suspense movie to me. But it just was, it wasn't matching. It wasn't adding up. Everything she said she wasn't or was for, her actions was against that. Then this whole thing with her husband and trying to divert death. The whole Final Destination approach to it, it could have been developed, I think, a little cleaner if we actually would have saw the husband alive in this movie, even if it was for a few minutes in the beginning. I think it could have actually sold. You know what I mean? I'm not a fan of these type of movies either, because these type of movies are left to interpretation. So, you know, it's subjective. You know what I mean? Like, it really isn't no hardcore evidence on what this movie truly could really mean. You know, seeing it as Owen and then his death, and it could be philosophical in some points. I don't like movies like that. I like movies that just give it to you raw, give it to you straight up. It ain't nothing left to interpretation. You know what it's about. You know what the ending is gonna be about. And this didn't do that. And I get it. It did make for a good movie by it leading you down one avenue and then come to find out it's a whole nother avenue, because I thought her husband was a serial killer for the majority of the movie. But then the last 30 minutes reveal a lot of what you've been watching. You know, let's see something. Let's go back. Now, Rotten Tomatoes gave this 87%. Okay? But IMDb gave it a 6.5 out of 10. Now, I'm not going to rate it that low. I will give it a 7. A solid 7. Now, if I had to go on just Miss Rebecca Hall's performance, it would get an 8. It would. But I can't do that. Because the movie has the movie, and it can't just be based on that. It's other aspects to it that combines and makes you say, okay, this is what makes a good movie. In my opinion, it's a solid 7. Would I recommend it as a date night movie? It depends on who you're on a date with. Seriously. But a good curl up with some popcorn movie, you ain't got nothing else to watch that you're interested in watching, you just want to watch something because you want to fill some time, The Night House. HBO Max, it is free to whoever has a subscription. Yeah, go check it out, I guess. It's not very long, and I do have it wrong. This movie did not come out in 2021. It came out in 2020. But it's getting some much major hype now. Yeah. That's all I have to say for it. I'm not going to hold you up anymore. I need to get off of here so I can call these people back. I'll set you on the next reaction. I have a big surprise for you tomorrow, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Double check your notification bell so you don't miss it. And thumbs up this live for you, girl. Okay? I appreciate your support. Mwah. Have a good night. Peace.